Big news for Pepe holders. Whales are taking charge as Pepe prepares for a massive 50% surge this month. With Bitcoin's October rally gaining momentum, meme coins like Pepe are seeing a strong bounce back, fueled by big investors. So if you have any interest in Pepe, or you hold any Pepe coins, then you need to see this. So, what is the latest Pepe news, and how will all of this affect the value of Pepe? In today's video, I will be answering these questions, and I'm going to be telling you all of the new price-boosting information that has just come out about Pepe coin and how there is still a high possibility you could become a millionaire from Pepe. I have put a lot of research into this video, so make sure you watch the entire video. Let's take a look at the chart and see what the price of Pepe is doing on the 8th of October, shall we? Pepe's price today is around 963 units, with 5 zeros. Pepe's price is down 6% in the last 24 hours, with a 24-hour trading volume of $2.4 billion. The token also currently has a market cap of over $4 billion, ranking it as the 29th most valuable cryptocurrency. Please keep in mind these prices might have changed by the time you watch this video, and this content is not financial advice. So let's not waste any time and get into it. Before we get to Pepe news, we must cover the biggest news stories in the general crypto market first. FTX receives approval to repay funds back to 98% of its customers worldwide. Collapsed crypto exchange FTX has received approval for its bankruptcy liquidation plan, which will allow it to repay its customers approximately $16 billion in recovered assets. The decision was made by U.S. bankruptcy Judge John Dorsey during a hearing in Wilmington, Delaware, on October 7, 2024, and is also great news for millions of customers who were left unable to access their funds after the exchange's collapse in November 2022. Around 98% of the customers, those who had accounts with $50,000 or less, are expected to receive their repayments within 60 days after the plan. The funds were made available as part of cash, cryptocurrency, and other asset recovery that FTX owned during the bankruptcy proceedings. FTX says that it has somewhere between $14.7 billion and $16.5 billion, using which it plans to repay its customers, which is at least 118% of the value in their accounts as of November 2022. FTX said that the result was a victory for creditors that was made possible by its ability to recover cash and crypto assets, which it had said were gone missing. However, many customers have expressed disappointment too. Customers say that FTX collapse occurred during a robust recovery in crypto prices since 2022. Bitcoin's price has surged from around $16,000 at the time of FTX bankruptcy to over $63,000 recently. Customers argue that the repayment structure doesn't really reflect the current market values, and they shall get higher repayments. However, FTX has then clarified that it cannot just return the original crypto assets deposited by customers because those assets were mishandled by former CEO Sam Bankman-Fried. Bankman-Fried was then sentenced to 25 years in prison for the fraud. Judge Dorsey praised FTX restructuring efforts as a model case for handling complex Chapter 11 bankruptcy proceedings. John J. Ray Run III, CEOs and Chief Restructuring Officer of FTX, said that it was all possible by people who managed to recover billions by meticulously reconstructing FTX financial records and marshaling assets globally. These recovery efforts also included selling off other assets, including investments in AI startup Anthropic. There's no exact timeline announced for when the customer repayments will begin, as FTX is still determining the logistics of ensuring that the repayments occur accurately and fairly across more than 200 jurisdictions worldwide. If you are still watching, it would be massively appreciated if you could go ahead and smash the like button. It costs nothing and really helps support the channel. Also, keep watching to find out the latest Pepe coin news. Whales take charge as Pepe coin price prepares for 50% surge. Here's what to expect next. Pepe coin, a popular meme-based cryptocurrency, has bounced back strongly, breaking through key resistance levels. As Bitcoin gears up for its October rally, meme coins like Pepe are gaining traction. This has sparked growing interest from big investors whales. Analysts now expect Pepe's price to rise by 50% this month as smart investors continue to buy while prices are still low. Pepe's whale interest rises. Over the last 24 hours, Pepe's price has been surging strongly as bears lost confidence around 1,000 units. Data from coinbase states that Pepe price witnessed a total liquidation of $4.2 million, out of which sellers liquidated around $2.6 million worth of bearish positions. Data from Into the Block reveals that large transactions involving Pepe have been on the rise, showing that whales are still active in the market. These transactions, which involve amounts over $100,000, have now totaled about $85 million. When big investors start moving large amounts of money like this, it's often a positive sign, as it suggests they are positioning themselves for future gains. The large transaction count jumped from the low of 69 TXS to a recent high of 346 TXS. This shows the rising trend in whale investment over the last few weeks for Pepe. This whale activity shows that even after recent market corrections, major investors remain confident in a potential price recovery. Their bullishness could help build market confidence and spark a rally in the Pepe price chart. However, for this to happen, these large investors need to keep buying consistently to push the Pepe market upward. However, a slight dip in Pepe's meme coin age suggests that long-term holders are moving their tokens, possibly getting ready to sell. If long-term holders lose faith and start selling, it could hurt Pepe's chances for a price rally in October. What's next for Pepe price? Pepe price bounced off its 50-day simple moving average 1,000 units, signaling that the bulls are aiming to establish a higher low. If buyers can keep the price above the 20-day exponential moving average 992 units, momentum could build, pushing the Pepe pair up to 1,200 units. This level might attract sellers, but if buyers push through, the rally could extend to 1,500 units. For the bears to stop this upward movement, they would need to quickly pull the price below the 50-day SMA. If they succeed, the pair could fall to 900 units, and eventually to key support at 600 units. On the 4-hour chart, bulls defended the 20 EMA, and the relative strength index has turned positive, showing momentum is in their favor. If the price closes above the 50 SMA, there's a good chance of a rally toward 1,200 units to 1,700 units.
What does Donald Trump lead over Kamala Harris mean for crypto market? Donald Trump leads winning odd by 8% on Polymarket. According to Polymarket data, Trump is leading at 53.6%, while Harris is at 45.6%. This has been the trend since an outstanding pivot from when Kamala Harris led the race weeks back. She was way ahead of Trump until sometime in August, when the Democratic National Committee, DNC, released its party platform despite shunning cryptocurrencies. When Russian President Vladimir Putin publicly endorsed Harris, there were concerns that she would outrun Trump. Instead, the Republican presidential candidate surged ahead of her by 7 percentage points on Polymarket. The latest development could be attributed to Elon Musk's recent effort. The growth in the Polymarket winning odds of Donald Trump might favor the crypto industry. If these odds are sustained and translate to an actual win, it might lead to a change in the leadership of the U.S. SEC. In earlier reports, Trump has reiterated his plans to fire Chairman Gary Gensler from office.